People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. This video is called FUCKRY Thursday because most of what I am going to tell you reflects on all the FUCKRY that is going on in Jamaica. Now, the other day I did a video and I spoke about the mother of Gabriel King, the 9-year-old that claims that her Audi SUV was taken away. Her son was in the back seat. He was KIDNAPPED. They found the vehicle in a Montego Bay, a stone's throw away from where she said that they took the vehicle, the liquor youth short bus. Now, people, there's been all sorts of FUCKRY going on as it pertains to this case. We see the case was still under investigation, so therefore the body more than likely should not have been put to rest, laid to rest. However, we understand that if you lose a family member, especially a child, you would probably want to make sure that he gets a decent send-off. However, it was said that the family filed and they got the BODY and they cremated the BODY even after the case was under investigation. So therefore, that was a red flag. However, the biggest red flag is that there was news circulating that the mother filed some injunction through some big lawyer. I think the lawyer's name is Mr. Cameron. Do not quote me on that. So therefore, the Popo wanted to check her cell phone so to see if they could find any other sorts of evidence, phone conversations that she might have had. Was she a suspect in the case, which she is? However, them filed some sort of injunction. It went to court, and the court said, listen, you have 48 hours, turn over the phone to the custody of the Popo. However, you know that in Jamaica, delayed tactics is the order of the day, so therefore they appeal the decision. Now, we saw the other day, less than 24 to 48 hours ago, a top SSP in a Montego Bay said that, listen, they are getting delays from sources in which they would think would want the courts or the case to proceed, meaning the mother. All sorts of injunction file. Now, the lawyer for this lady, Gabriel King's mother, is saying that he does not know what the Popo is talking about because the lady is readily, cooperating with the case. Now, people, let me ask you a question. If you are an investigator, a Popo, and you're monitoring one of the biggest high-profile cases in a Montego Bay, because, so whenever rich people picnic or rich people lose their life, it automatically becomes high-profile because it seems as if rich people's life matter more than the ordinary Joe or ordinary Jane. So therefore, everybody was talking about this case. And we see it reached all sorts of roadblock, no sorts of suspect. However, the biggest roadblock, the biggest obstacle was coming from the family, specifically the mother herself. So I just say, how is it that there's such a loss in communication? The bridge of communication seems as if it washed away. Because on one hand, the Popo is saying that the mother is not cooperating. On the next hand, we hear said the lawyer for the same mother is saying that she is actually cooperating and he does not understand. However, people, like we know, when it comes to these lawyers, these high-profile lawyers, once they get a retainer, it seems as if them get delusional. It seems as if all of the facts are what exactly transpired is different, totally different from how they see it. But then again, people like me say, money is always the motive. The love of money is the root of all evil. So therefore, they are going to say whatever they have to say to defend their client, whether the client is innocent or whether the client is a spawn of the devil. In the case, we see this matter is close to that. Now, it is not as if there was not enough red flags on this mother's name before. However, when people have things to hide, them create all sorts of smoke screen. Them come up with all sorts of excuses. Them use all sorts of psychs. So if the court of public opinion felt as if she has every and most things to do with this youth losing his life, the court of public opinion is even going to feel lesser about this mother. So therefore, she just keeps burying herself, showing her guilt more and more. Every move that she makes, every time that the court or the lawyer says something about her, it just shows the type of person that this lady more than likely is. Now, people, like me say, life is a very strange thing. And sometimes the perception that we have of somebody is actually not what happened. However, people, if I was a betting man, and I am sure that I speak for most persons out there, I would say that this lady seems to be guilty as sin. I would be very surprised if she doesn't have something to do with it. And people, what is even worse is that the other family members, they are facilitating the FUCKRY. They are not pushing her out. They are not saying that, listen, me know say the little boy, you probably did love him. However, something went wrong. Don't know if it is because him pretty much have some sort of, what you call it, slowness. So therefore, it seems as if you could not be bothered because based on information that I got, it is said that they were supposed to be moving to Canada. Based on information that I got, it is said that they are actually in Canada as we speak. So people, me don't know if because this little child had autism or something like that, the mother got frustrated. And people, whenever you have any sorts of child with any sorts of autism or any sorts of syndrome like that, usually you have to have good patience. Usually people, the average person might get frustrated. However, whenever you take it to the point or the extreme in which you take with this pitney because of your frustration, it shows that you are an evil, demonic person. Point blank and period. Now people, like I said before, the theme of this video is FUCKRY, Thursday. The next part of this video, how is it that people claim that crime does not pay? How is it that people claim that you should not get any sorts of fame or notoriety for doing any sorts of buffoonery? People, if you look at your screen, this picture that you see that only a mother could love. This guy is getting all sorts of fame. This guy is getting all sorts of exposure for doing the wrong thing. I am speaking about the notorious badness clown, Wangster. That was the man that was seen in a viral video circulating all over social media. Pretty much he was badding up some old lady, some women, to get out of some sorts of taxi, some sorts of cab, because there was a strike for amnesty. Now people, since that, we've seen the Popo take this man in, lock him up. We've seen him come and give some sorts of lame apology, lame explanation for exactly what he did. However, people, I am going to let you take a look to an interview that was done by a so-called reputable news media, Zip FM, in Kingston, Jamaica. This is what he has to say about the whole situation, if he's going to apologize or he thought that he did anything wrong. Take a listen, take a look.
Do you feel the need to apologize to them or anything?
Well, no, I don't really need to apologize to them because I don't assault none of them and I don't put my hands off on none of them and I can say, well, the lady or mistress who doing at the care could have been my mother or my father, but I don't put my hands on them. Only thing I do, I just pull the door and say, oh, get out of this now. So probably if me they put my hand on them, I would owe them an apology.
Okay.
Now, young man, based on the video that was circulating on social media, the context in which you speak, the tone in which you speak now is vastly different from the tone in which you spoke in that video. You was loud, you was aggressive, you was boisterous. And even though you claim you did not touch anybody, there is videos out there with you putting your hand on a lady. However, there's also something called verbal abuse. So therefore, maybe you are a clown, you don't know the difference. The next part, he said that he is an hero. He thinks that he was a straw that broke the camel's back. He was a watershed person that made changes in which the government, the transport ministry, is now going to grant this amnesty. People, take a listen, take a look to what your hero had to say.
But authority and the government now give you a chance. If me never do all of this, him only look into it now, and I tell we said we can get amnesty, we can get this or we can get that.
Okay, so you're saying that the government is looking into giving you guys amnesty?
Right now, up to now, it to the drawing board right now.
Okay.
So with all of the excitement from Monday until now, he might give you the amnesty now.
Okay, so all because of what you did?
All because of what I did. And it's not a self-praise or is something good, what have I done. But be honest, we're just sick and we're tired of it and we're fed up of it. Be honest, because who feels it knows it.
Now people, this man seems to be delusional because as far as we are concerned, most average person in Jamaica, he is a villain. However, he wants to put himself out there like some sorts of hero. A hero for change for these taximen. People, like I said before, persons should not be rewarded for doing foolishness. Most of these taximen, not all of them speaking in general, they are reckless on the road. They have accumulated tens and hundreds of tickets. They had no sorts of intention of paying them. When they got a chance in 2017, they did not pay it. So therefore, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting result, a different result. Now people, I don't know when Jamaica started rewarding persons for bad behavior, for being a criminal. However, it seems as if Zip FM in bad judgment thought that it would be appropriate to reward this man on national TV, national radio, with some sorts of memorabilia to show him a token of their appreciation for his bad behavior, his criminal behavior. Take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
It's not the piece of board, but I hope that you don't take it and you don't do the same thing that you did. But I hope that you accept it is our gift from me. Let me just say that, from me. Not from Zip, but from me to you. And please use it wisely. Use it wisely. It's a weapon, so use it wisely. It's not to bully passengers, but like as a defense, like if you walk a night and somebody come at you, you get me? Yeah. So that is from myself to you. All right, and thank you so much for stopping by the Z. We appreciate it so much.
Now people, when I look at that video with the other videos, I don't know what Zip was thinking, don't know what the management or whoever put on this episode of this show was thinking and thought that it was appropriate. However, people, here's the thing. These are the facts of Jamaica, or this is the fact of Jamaica. People like all sorts of mix-up, passa and blender. People no longer are interested in anything positive. So therefore, if you can do something and create all sorts of chaos and catastrophe, that is what everybody wants. That is what interests people. Now people like me say, this man is an acting clown. This man is an acting bad man. So I am going to show you a video of this man in his element. The true person that everybody needs to know. Take a listen, take a look.
Hey boy, come on to this. No. Okay, we won't come on to this.
Now people, like I said, this man is a professional clown. However, when it comes to Zip FM, they are the clowns for the day, clowns for the month, clowns for the year of 2022 and beyond. Because people, there was nothing sensible in the decision to bring this man pan radio. However, people like me say, you have to blame Jamaica. You have to blame what the people want. The people want F-U-C-K-R-Y, and hence this is F-U-C-K-R-Y Thursday, point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos straight to the point, no sorts of beating around the bush, please to show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. And last but not least, word to the wise. Whenever you are rising in life, there's always going to be a set of vipers that see your potential, see your greatness. Realize that your ceiling is in the stratosphere. However, when they look at themselves because of their insecurity and mostly because of their hate, they realize that their ceiling is in the cellar, in the abyss of hell. So therefore, for them to feel as if they are up, they are going to do everything within their means to bring you down. Point blank and period.